So I did my presentation on the logic of relations, and relational logic is founded upon predicate logic and propositional logic. And we use it to augment our everyday language to say things easier, as opposed to using predicate logic, which is inadequate in everyday speech. And basically predicates that link two or more individuals are called relations. And there are all different kinds of relations and predicates that need to be argued for and symbolized. They are called dyadic or binary relations or predicates, and which is basically means it's just between two or more things. And we symbolize these relations, and then what really helps augment the language in relational logic is quantifiers. They help us express the scope of which the term is used, and when using them, their order is really important. If you get them out of order when translating the symbols back into plain English, it won't make any sense. This is just to ensure that the argument remains the same. We also use the telescopic rules of inference when using relational logic. There's 5 of them. They're really long, I'm not going to talk about them, but those are important. They help us kind of define the argument and help with quantification also. There's properties of relational logic. It's transitivity, symmetry, and reflexivity. So all dyadic or binary relations are going to have at least one of those. And those only apply really to relational logic. And then so I asked the question, how is relational logic useful? And then I said, throughout my research, I have learned that whenever we want to describe things generally or say something simply, we use relational logic where predicate logic becomes inadequate. So if we were going to say something like, if Jack knows Jill, then Jill knows Jack, that's true, obviously, but it's a very complicated way of saying what we can infer using relational logic. So we could just say Jack knows Jill, and then we can infer from that that Jill does in fact know Jack. And then this is a way that propositional and predicate logic are inadequate, and relational logic fixes that. And that's pretty much it. So thank you.